Okay, folks, look, here, let's make it bigger and I'll be in the middle. My name's Malcolm and I'm here because I would love to talk to you about Denis of Oz and Denis's elixir of life, Ormus. And I have got a testimony I'd like to talk to you about. So let's talk self-regeneration. Here we are. And he takes so much care about it. He makes an alfoil tinfoil hat. People go, you crazy guy? No, folks. And then he also made me some transcendence and liberation, and he threw in some dream time for you. Now look, I'm going to make this, I'm going to go like that. Okay, here I am. Now, Denis, let's go and show you Denis. Denis is here, and look, anyone that knows me, you know that I've had one heck of a full life all around this world, living everywhere, and I've known Denis for 20 plus years, and he's a great businessman, and he's a great family friend of ours. And Denis talked to me about his product, and I said, yes, please, I would like to have it. So he does a one-on-one consultation, then he sends you a letter, and you can even have a look here, and he calculates exactly how many drops that I need to take. And he knows me. This is my testimony. I'm not going to talk about all the testimonies you can see here on the website. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of how great it is. I'm just going to tell you the power of this. Denis knows me. And I do everything at 100 mile an hour full tilt in my life. And I love my life. And I'm blessed with 3 little kids and a wife. And we live here in the Pacific Islands. He said, trust me. When you get this, Malcolm, you do it exactly like I tell you. Don't be going and just guzzling it out of the bottle like you normally will, and call me when it arrives. So he shipped it overseas to us, and I called him. So here's Denis right here on the site. You can see him making a batch, and he's an alchemist, and he takes the time. And the main thing I know about all of this with Denis is the intent. The intent he puts into it for you, for your specific dose. So it told me I need to take 12 drops of the regeneration and 14 drops of the abundance. So I decided to do the abundance first, and I took the lid and I got my dropper and I put it in, and I got it to where I had for 12 drops. And I said to him, okay, and I got up, and my wife was looking at me, and I walked over behind me across to the side of the living room out of my office here. And at first, I got to tell you, when I had the bottle, I just wanted to get it. I had this, it drove me to it. And now you explain that, there was this energy, like I just wanted to get it. I wanted to get going. But I said, no, wait, call Denis. And I did. And then he said, just do what I say, Mal. Don't go do what you normally do. So I did. And I took it, and I put the drops under. And my kids are over here, and they'll attest. I'm not joking, folks. It shook my world. What do you mean it shook you? It shook me so hard physically, I had to grab a hold of the living room wall, and wow. I mean, the earth and the whole universe went for a ride for 5 to 10 seconds. And then I was on the floor, hanging onto the floor, and I started to stand up. I shook my head, and my wife's looking at me, Daddy, what's going on? The kids are laughing. What are you doing, Dad? What are you doing? And I picked up the phone, and I called, Denis, holy cow, man! I told you. That's all he said. I told you. I don't need to tell you about how much abundance I've had since then from drinking this. I don't need to tell you how well I sleep. I don't need to tell you how great my life's been. I don't need to tell you how great my health has been. All that stuff, you can read about that 1,000 times. But I'm not joking. This is the real deal. And when I took it, physically, sent me for a spin and shook my world. So, go to Ormus-alchemy.com. Ormus, up the top here, see my mouse, Ormus-alchemy.com, and order some products. Get a hold of Denis. He's got his number right there on the site. International number, international text. Talk to him. He will put it together for you, and then you'll get a page. He'll tell you exactly what you want. He'll give you booklets of instructions and everything. Denis went overseas and spent years and years and years studying this. This will change your life. I mean it. Get hold of Dennis and let him help you. Thanks a lot.